let us do this question then. We still have time now. What's the time? I don't have my mobile with me. I just see on the laptop. Kitna time ho gaya? Okay, we'll quickly do these last two questions. Okay. Jamco Limited, a registered person, is engaged in the business of spices. It's provides the following details in relation to GST paid on inward supplies procured by it during the month of October. Okay. The business is spice business. Okay. First, raw material purchase, raw material spices sold to customers, and raw spices used for personal use of directors. Which ITC will be available?
50,000.
50,000. 20,000 is for personal use, so not available. Okay, next. Electric machinery purchased for being used in the manufacturing process. ITC available or not?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's for furtherance of business.
Correct. It is for manufacturing process, furtherance of business, and no breach of condition is given. So we'll assume there is no other breach of condition. ITC available on 25,000. Then motor vehicle used for transportation of employee.
No.
Why not? Have they given less than 13, more than 13? Have they given anything?
You
No,
said
sir.
So we'll assume, if you are making an assumption, write a note. So you will write motor vehicle used for transportation of employee, assuming that it is having a capacity of more than 13 persons, ITC can be claimed. Okay, if you are making an assumption, you will write it in the exam. So you can claim ITC, and you will have to write a note that assuming that the motor vehicle capacity is more than 13 persons. Next. Okay. Can it also be assumed to be a luxury for employees? Doesn't matter. Even if it is a luxury for employees, it is more than 13 persons. That still can be claimed as ITC. So if you are hiring a luxurious bus for employees, more than 13 persons, ITC still can be claimed. ITC still can be claimed, because the motor vehicle is only blocked credit is only for less than 13 persons. Okay, sir, while solving MCQs, can we write the assumptions? No. MCQs will be constructed where assumptions are not needed. MCQs are constructed in such a way that assumptions are not needed. Okay, and you can get to know from the solutions also, whether you need to make an assumption or not. From the option choices also, you will get to know whether to make an assumption or not. Okay, yes. But in MCQ, don't make any assumptions. In MCQ, don't make any assumptions. If nothing is given, just claim ITC. If nothing is given, just claim the ITC. Okay. Last part, payment made to contractor for construction of staff quarter. Tell me, ITC available or not?
no.
No. Why not? Correct. Good. Correct answer. Why not?
Block credit, construction of.
Because it is construction of immovable property, and the construction is given to a contractor. So we are getting it constructed from outside. So 1,25,000 ITC not available. So you are paying GST, but ITC is not available because this is a works contract service. This becomes a works contract service. So in the narrations or in the explanation, you will have to write the explanation. So first,
can you just repeat the motor vehicle one?
Motor vehicle. I'll just write it down for each one.
Yes,
so
okay,
first
thank
wala
you.
part, raw spices to customer, ITC will be available. Okay, available 50,000 available. Okay, then raw spices to directors personal use, no ITC, because it's not for furtherance of business. You have to write this. In the exam also you have to write this. Okay, then second, machinery, ITC will be available. Why? Because it is for the furtherance of business, no problem. Okay, so you can write since it's for furtherance of business. I am writing it in short form. motor vehicle, we are claiming ITC. We are claiming ITC of 55,000. Okay. And we are assuming the motor vehicle capacity is more than what? 13 persons. Just you can write one line assumption. That's okay. That will suffice. And payment made to contractor. So payment made to contractor for immovable property, right? So contractor payment for immovable property not allowed. No ITC. No ITC. So the total ITC I can claim from this question is what? Total ITC I can claim from this question is 50,000 plus 25,000 plus 55,000. That's it. Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh. And let us do the last question also quickly. It hardly takes 2 minutes. Okay. If it was given payment made for construction of staff quarter. But construction means what? We are getting it even if it is self-made construction, still it is block credit, no? In the blocked credit, where is it? Point number 7, no ITC for goods received for self-construction of immovable property. Right? So even if the payment was only for construction, we have got it constructed from ourselves, by ourselves, not from a contractor. Still ITC will be denied. Still the ITC will be denied. Okay, next. All right. Dina Limited, a registered supplier. You can see that probably on the screen now. Dina Limited, a registered supplier from Maharashtra, is engaged in the manufacturing of passenger autos. Now guys, pay attention. What is the business? Sale of motor vehicle. The business itself is sale of motor vehicle. Huh? So that is an exception to the block credit. So ITC will be allowed for that in case of motor vehicle then. Okay. Company provides the following details for the month of March. Purchase of iron, which is used as raw material. Goods were received in 2 installments, first in March and second in April. ITC?
No.
No ITC. Why? Because
All installments haven't been received.
only after second, all installments. Only after all installments. Okay. Next. So that was the first case. Second, purchase of accessories which were delivered directly to the dealers of company on the direction of Dina Limited. ITC allowed or not? Yes, correct. Because it is what? Even though it is not delivered to me, it is delivered to what? Delivered to third party, right? Third party on behalf of customer. On behalf of customer. That's okay. That's okay. And invoice is also there. Invoice is also there, na? No problem. So no breach of condition. Correct? No breach of condition. ITC, full ITC will be available. Full ITC of 90,000 will be available. Okay. Third, purchase of bus seating capacity 15 for transportation of employees. More than 13, right? I just need more than 13. ITC available. Yes, available.
And then this is again transportation of employees. So
that's okay, na? That's okay, no problem. Motor vehicle more than 13 I needed, na? I need more than 13. All right. General insurance taken on a car used by executives of the company for official purpose. General insurance taken on car. No, because car cannot have a capacity of more than 13, right? Car cannot have capacity of more than 13. Okay, normally it does not have, unless it's a limousine or something. So car cannot have a capacity of more than 13. So insurance of such motor vehicle also not allowed. Okay, so no ITC. But what if this insurance was of the above bus under point number 3?
Then
Then it would have been allowed. Simple now, guys. All questions are simple now.
Yes, sir.
That's why that blocked credit, learning that blocked credit list was so important yesterday. Learning all conditions is very important. First of all, conditions are always amended, right? And secondly, if you know all the conditions, you can solve any ITC question. You can solve any ITC question of any difficulty level. Okay. Is the block list available in the Google Drive? Let me just check if I updated the Google Drive. Yes, is there block credit is there on the Google Drive?
Sir, I've sent a request for access.
Yes. I'll do that. I'll do that today. Okay. I'll accept all the requests. I think all the requests are there in my Gmail account. I have received the requests for those who have accessed. I have not opened the mail only. Okay. So I have received the request for acceptance of access. I'll give the access today. Okay, there is a doubt. Sir, suppose a company provides drop of service to its employees and the number of persons are more than 13. Wouldn't the drop of service be treated as luxury for the employees, like we considered the canteen to be luxury? Luxury of motor vehicle. It is not a luxury because it is a transportation, na? It is a transportation. Okay. So for transportation, you can use any vehicle. The condition is that the passenger capacity should be more than 13. Then only it will be allowed. Luxury of transportation of employees is not luxury of employees and directors. So luxury means what? Your club facilities, food and beverages, health facilities, which I had mentioned in the blocked list. Let us just confirm. So when we say luxury, it does not apply to all luxurious items. Where is my chart? So like this one: insurance, service, repair, health, fitness and travel benefit, food and beverage, plastic surgery, leasing, renting of or hiring of motor vehicle, right? Only for these it is considered as luxury. All other services for employees will be your normal services. So even if you buy a, let us say Bharat Benz ka bus, okay, a luxurious bus for transportation of employees, and the bus capacity is more than 13%, you can still take the ITC. No problem. Even if you hire a Volvo, even if you purchase a Volvo of more than 13% capacity, it is still allowed. Okay, done. All right. Any other doubt, guys? Any other doubt we want to discuss? That composite supply, mixed supply doubt, Dongyung, read about it today. If you don't understand, we can discuss it again tomorrow. Okay, yeah, no problem. Or we can discuss it on the WhatsApp also, no problem. Okay, so a lot of doubt solving has happened today. I hope all the doubts are clear, guys. Okay, chalo, done. So tomorrow what we'll do? Tomorrow we'll start with GST returns. We'll finish off GST returns tomorrow. Okay, and the remaining GST wala part. And day after tomorrow, I'll start with customs. Okay, Day after tomorrow, I'll start with customs. Customs is not that much for you guys. Customs is not that much for you guys. Is ITC available for import? Yes, ITC is available for IGST also, no problem. ITC is not available on BCD of imported goods. ITC, so for example, I have imported goods and I have paid 2 taxes, no, BCD plus IGST. ITC is not available for the BCD part. ITC will be available for IGST part. No problem. All right. So any kind of GST, may it be CGST, SGST, UTGST or IGST, ITC will be available. Only that the condition should be satisfied. Okay, done. Anything else? Anything else? Let me know. All right. So let us conclude the session then. Should I end the meeting? If there is no other doubt. All right. So let's meet tomorrow.
Right?
Sorry, what?
Will also cover the tax invoice, debit note,
Yes,
credit
yes,
note.
yes. Tax invoice, debit note. That chapter also will do. That is not a big chapter. Okay.
Yes.
And again, most of that part we have covered now. Like for example, tax invoice. What is the last date of issue of tax invoice? You guys know. You guys know, no? Will you be teaching calculation of GST payable, the practical questions? Yes, I'll be teaching that once we finish off with customs. Because then what happens is that if I imported some materials, my GST will be BCD plus IGST. No? So once I teach the customs, then we'll come back to practical questions covering everything that we have covered. Practical questions I'll be taking separately. So these practical questions I'm taking just to understand the concept, and the bigger 10 to 12 marks numerical questions I'll take separately after I finish the customs. Okay, done. Chalo. Any other doubt you can ask on WhatsApp. All right, let's end the meeting now. Let's end the meeting. Or we can see the doubts tomorrow in the class.